Hi, I'm Daphne and welcome to today's video. This week I'm going to be doing a reading vlog of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I got this from Book of the Month. I tried to start it back in October, but I'm going to restart it now. It's November, almost the end of November, and I'm going to try to finish it in a week. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. If you don't know what this book is about, it's basically about this woman named Addie who made some kind of deal with some devil-like creature, it seems, who granted her eternal life. The only catch is that no one remembers who she is. So it's like, from the couple, like the 30 pages I already read, she'll walk into a store, she could go into the changing room, like the clerk will see her, she'll go into the changing room and she'll come out and the clerk didn't remember that she went in there at all. So like just immediately, once she's out of sight, like she's forgotten, which is kind of really sad. But she's lived for a couple hundred years, and then one day this man remembers her. And it's that story. So I'm really excited. Everybody's been raving about this book. It's a 5-star prediction for me. Honestly, I've been kind of putting off reading it because I just wanted to be in the right frame of mind and the right time and place to get through this book and to like really soak it all in. And I think now's the time. So I hope you enjoy this vlog. You can also follow me on Instagram, which I'll put here. Subscribe down below if you want to watch more videos from me, and give it a thumbs up if you end up liking this vlog. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. It's almost 7:15. I have to get up early and head over to the City MD to get COVID tested before I go to Chase's for Thanksgiving this year. The City MD opens at 8, but I want to try to get there early. I don't know if there's going to be a line or anything. Probably not. I really don't know, but I'm pretty confident I don't have COVID, but just to play it on the safe side for Chase's parents and all that. Okay, so back home, I went over to the City MD to try to get tested. It didn't work out, to say the least. I got in line at like 7:50. The place opened at 8, and it was already wrapped around the block. Almost the entire block was wrapped with the line. But I was like, whatever, I'll just wait in line. It doesn't matter if it takes like 2 hours to get into the front. But by the time I got maybe a third of the way through the line, it was maybe like 8:30, 8:40. So I'd been there almost an hour, and they just dispersed the line. Like people just left the line. The whole line just dispersed. And I was like, what's going on? And they said, the person in front of me said that they stopped taking patients. So I walked around to the front, and there was a worker there. She had like a clipboard, and she was like writing somebody's information on it. And a few of us asked her like what's going on, and she said that they're only allowed to take 100 patients for rapid tests for the entire day. And that people had been waiting in line since like 3 in the morning, and they don't even open till 8. So there had to be at least like 300 people in that line. I don't know, I wasn't anticipating it to be this bad. I went online to check to see if I could like make an appointment somewhere else for like a normal test and not a rapid test. The earliest they can do is Saturday, so that's a little late for Thanksgiving. It's Wednesday morning, it's 3 in the morning. I'm gonna try to go to the City MD to try to get a COVID test, just get in the line. I don't know what it's gonna be like over there, but I pray to God that me going at 3 in the morning is enough for me to get a COVID test today. And yeah, so wish me luck. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Okay, so I ended up going, like you saw in the clips. I got in line at the City MD at 11:25. And at 11, hold on. So I got to the line at the City MD this morning at 3:25 a.m. There was already a few people in there. It was like 11th or 12th in line. I had brought this thing to sit on. I'll show you. So most everybody had like beach chairs to sit on, or you know, like the chairs you bring to the park to sit on. But I don't have one of those. So I do have this like decorative cushion, and I just put it in this Lululemon bag that's like pretty big. And I just sat on this all night, which worked out pretty well. My toes were freezing cold. And in the clips, you saw me like rubbing my feet. I had to keep rubbing them because like they were just freezing. The rest of me was like fairly fine, you know. But the longer you stay out there, the colder you get. So I was out there until they opened at 8. And like before 8, they gave out 12 sticky notes with numbers 1 through 12 on them for the people that could go in first. Everybody else, so I was number 11 on the count. Everybody else behind the 12th person, the guy behind me, gave their information and were dismissed to come back later when they called them. And they only gave out 100 of those. And I knew that because I had tried to go yesterday, as you saw, and they dispersed the line. So I was hyped to have made it into the first round so we didn't have to call back later. They did have us wait outside for a bit longer. I didn't get inside the office until maybe like 8:45. And it was a quick, easy test. I already got my results back. Everything came back negative. I was very confident they were gonna come back negative, but you know, for peace of mind and for the people I'm going to visit them, you know, in their own home. But anyway, the whole experience was pretty interesting. I didn't really do anything while I was in the line. I brought like my book. I didn't read it. I haven't read at all, and now I'm exhausted. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read today. It might just end up being a regular vlog. Oh man, or it might last like more time. It's basically like Black Friday, except it's Black Wednesday, COVID edition. Instead of people like waiting out at the mall to like open on Friday, everybody's waiting out on Wednesday to get COVID tested for Thanksgiving. Which is funny, but like, effed. I didn't have to pee or anything. I was very dehydrated on purpose. I should have done reading yesterday, but instead I played Among Us online through Discord, which has been really fun, except I've been sucking majorly at being the imposter lately. I think it's because the group that I'm in, the players are like really serious. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I will talk to you later. Thanksgiving at Chase's. Chase's mom cooked us this delicious meal with my baby. Hello. I haven't been doing a very good job at keeping up with this vlog because I haven't been reading my book. It's actually December 1st now. It's about to be December 2nd in like 3 minutes. It's almost midnight. But I feel like the content in the beginning of this vlog was like interesting, so I'm gonna try to keep it going. I ended up going to Chase's parents to see him for Thanksgiving. We did like a whole quarantine separate from his parents' Thanksgiving. His mom cooked for us, which was really nice, but we didn't eat like together or anything, and we were still being pretty cautious. And I was there for like 2 nights, and I had a really good time visiting Chase. And then Sunday, my mom came up to Hoboken to visit me. She brought some food for us to cook lunch together, and she brought our dog Max to visit me too, which was really, really cute. And we took him to the dog park and stuff. But I didn't vlog my visit with Chase or my mom's visit. I mean, I could have. It probably would have been good content, but I kind of was just living in the moment. I didn't want to feel like it was just about the video, and I wasn't reading anyway, and it's supposed to be a reading vlog. I'm on page 42 of Addie LaRue. I'm not doing a good job. I think the pressure of me wanting to really, really love this book is like stopping me from reading it. I mean, I can't complain right now. I also think I'm like scared to read it because people are saying like, oh my God, it made me cry and all this stuff. And I don't know if I want to be emotionally wrecked. I told you I'm addicted. They're talking in my headphones. Hey, it's like 9:30. I'm chilling on the couch. I'm settling in to get some more reading done. Addie has just met the darkness that granted her wish for eternal life, pretty much, and she offered him her soul when she's done with it. She doesn't want it anymore. because she wanted to get out of an unwanted marriage. She's a young girl in like the 1700s. She doesn't have a lot of choices. She just wants more freedom. So that's what she did. The apartment is more Christmassy. We have our little tree here. I have this fire going. So I'm gonna start reading. Hopefully I can get some good stuff done. I'd like to finish this book sooner than later because it's already past time I finished it. It's Thursday. I have actually book club with my mom and her book club tonight. Usually I don't participate, but I was telling my mom about Anxious People, which is in another reading vlog, which I can link, and this battery's gonna die, damn it. I was just watching Corpse Husband's Among Us stream, and it's so amusing. They're so funny. But yeah, we're doing book club for this book tonight at 7:30, which is in like 2 minutes. So I just have my laptop and I'm gonna get on the Zoom. But I'm kind of bummed because Corpse is imposter and I'm missing it. But like, I've seen a couple of rounds and it's just really amusing. And it's crazy how much money people donate, like hundreds of dollars. But that's their own prerogative. Good for him, good for him. Hi, okay, so it is Saturday, December 12th, 1 in the morning. I'm almost halfway through Addie LaRue. I was having a hard time getting into it, but I'm like really like, I'm having a day of it today. Like I'm reading so much today, and I just literally got to something in the story that literally made me scream out loud. What? That my throat has been rasped like so violently. I was like shocked. I did not see this coming. Genuinely did not see this coming. Never in a million years did I see this coming. I was trying to think like her life, like what can she do? There's nothing she can do. And then this has been thrown into the mix, and now I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was looking at it in only this much of an idea frame, and now this information changed the game. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just shocked. Possibilities are different now. There are different possibilities now with this information. I'm enjoying it. It is sad. People say it's sad, and it's sad. It's sad. But it's interesting. It's also interesting. There's a lot of like time hopping. So you go back in time to when the curse was first put on her, and then the other half of the time is in 2014. So 300 years she's been under this curse. It's good. It's good. I'm shocked. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm on part 4. I just got to part 4. If that means anything, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I just got to part 4. The page before made me scream what? So I'm done reading for the night. It's almost 2 a.m. I just wanted to add also that even though this book is sad, Addie is the most resilient woman ever. Period. Like, she perseveres through so much. Her life has been extremely difficult. I don't think anyone, I mean, even though she can't die, like she's immortal and like can't really be hurt or starve to death or freeze to death or anything like that, but like she still feels those pains, so like she can still feel the horrible pain of starvation and things like that, and has been in extremely desperate situations, but she continues to persevere and show extreme resilience, and is fueled by her determination to not be beaten down by the darkness she made the deal with, because she hates him. Understandably so, because he trapped her in this horrible deal that she did not intend to be set up this way. Obviously, there's a catch when you're working with the devil, but through homelessness and poverty and having to do things no woman should have to do, but may choose to do to survive. And she doesn't let that tear her down enough to give up her own soul. And she continues to try and find joy in any ways that she can, even though it's always gonna end in heartbreak, pretty much. Can't really fall in love with someone who's gonna forget you as soon as they turn away, or they close the door, or they fall asleep and then wake up, and it's heartbreaking stuff. There's a little more hope, but not great, because she doesn't die. She'll never die. Yeah, she's just really resilient, for sure. That's all for now. Hi, it is Sunday, the 13th of December, and it's like 1:30. I've read about 2/3 of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I'm really enjoying it. It has a lot more about like the love interest. His name is Henry's life, which I wasn't expecting, but it's interesting, you know, making my way through it. I want to get out of the house, so I think I'm gonna head over to the Hoboken flea market. It's fairly new. I haven't been there yet. It's kind of far. It's like a 30-minute walk, but it's nice out. It's like 60 degrees out, so relatively for December, that's pretty nice. And then also I have to return a book to the, well, I hope my room isn't, no, nothing scandalous. But I have to go to the library and return this book. I took out 2 library books, 2 romance books. I read one and then I never got to this one. I already returned the other one. And I thought I would have time to maybe read it, but it's due in 3 days. And I'm still reading Addie, and I have to finish Addie for my book of the month reading challenge. I have to read Addie LaRue as my second to last book to complete my book of the month reading challenge for 2020. And then I'm gonna read One Day in December to complete it. So I don't really have time to read this book in 3 days before it's due. So I'm just gonna return it, and I'll take you guys along on my little walk outside. All right, this is my look for going out. There's so many people out. So it's really nice out. We're coming up on the building where I sat that whole night waiting to get tested. I'll show it to you. It's this building here. I sat like right at this door, right there, all night to get into this City MD. Here, check it out. Alright, so I went in, I browsed around. I've been wanting to go there for a while, so it was worth checking out. But overall, for me personally, it was a bit disappointing because there's not many deals to be had. I mean, too often I feel like in like city-ish towns, and obviously in Manhattan too, the deals just aren't that good when it comes to secondhand. Like they had Levi's, which is like, oh, everybody's like, oh, Levi jeans, whatever. They were selling them for $65, which I guess, I don't know how much Levi's retail for, but I guess they're in the hundreds. And then they were selling like Gap jeans for $45. I'm like, wouldn't I just go to the Gap and buy jeans for like 50 bucks anyway? So whatever. I just really needed to get out of the house anyway. I'm kind of in the mood for another acai bowl. I had one the other day. So I decided to get it, the acai bowl. Here's my bowl. Forgot I had to go to drop my book off at the library, so that's where I'm going now. It's right on the other side of this park. This is a pretty nice park. It's like our central park. It's like right in the middle of town pretty much. They should be wearing masks personally. This is very not pandemic approved in my opinion, but you know, whatever. I do want to play basketball again. It's been such a long time, but with COVID it just doesn't make sense. But I've been feeling happy about the sport again, so I want to play. Just gotta get a ball. This is the library. It's a pretty dope building. Book returned. I should take you inside one day. Not this vlog, because I feel like this vlog has been long enough. But it's like an older building. It's pretty cool. It's a little old and run down, but like, I like it. It's kind of small though, because like literally the fiction section is all one floor, and then middle is like study area, and then top is like for teenagers and stuff, and their young adult section is tiny. Not that I read young adult, but it's really beautiful in there. So I'm just gonna go home, eat my acai bowl, read my book, maybe play some more Among Us, and hopefully I finish this book in the next day or two because I'm running out of time here. Hi, so it's Tuesday, December 15th, and I finally finished reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I finished it last night at like 2 in the morning. I ended up rating it 5 stars. It was a well done story. Personally for me, it wasn't like a super like page turner all the time. That's only because I'm very heavily romance, steamy focused. Like those types of books I will fly through, like I just consume those so fast. This isn't like that, but it's a beautiful story. I understand why it was as long as it is. I told you before that it was sad and it ended up making me cry towards the end. I wasn't expecting that. Let's just say that the love interest, Henry, has also had a very difficult life. He's just such a sensitive guy. His heart is, as he describes, is just like too open. There were some things going on with him that I was aware of. There were things about him that were revealed that I felt for him about, but it didn't make me cry. But there was this one line where he sounded hopeful, and it just forced the tears out of me. It just felt really real. I was reading it and I was just like, am my eyes watering for real? And then they just started coming. I wasn't sobbing or anything, but it did force some tears out of me, so I'll give it that. Also, as you get further into the story, you learn more about Addie's history with the darkness. She ends up giving him a name. I won't reveal it to you, and it's very complicated history, but it is definitely vital to the story and how things wrap up. Reading it, I didn't know how it was going to wrap up. I think it was well done how it was wrapped up. Also, Addie is just like, she's just a force of nature. Because she can't leave a mark in the world, like she can't write, it just disappears. She can't leave traces in the snow, they disappear. She can't build a fire on her own, like she can't create anything herself because that's what the darkness cursed her. But to get around that, she likes to plant ideas in the heads of artists, and it's interesting to see how she has spread herself out throughout history through art. And they have like little snippets of art pieces in the book with descriptions and worth and who created it and things like that. It just makes it more magical because she's this ghostly being that nobody can remember. She inspired so many people to create beautiful things. I haven't written a review on this yet. I have to think about it more. I was exhausted last night. I just pushed through and finished. I literally read 100 pages last night. There was a lot of hype around this book. I think it's warranted. If you want to give it a read, you should. So that wraps up this Addie LaRue reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed hanging out with me, give it a thumbs up. And subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me. Again, you can find me on Instagram here if you want to follow. And I will see you in another video. Bye.